brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The combination of excellent pitching and explosive offense has the UNI softball team riding a 6-game win streak in conference games and currently sit in second place in the MVC standings with a 9-3 record. Eric Braley gives us a recap of the most recent wins as UNI softball takes to the road until they return home April 24th.
The Panther softball team started the weekend series with Valpo on the right foot as they pushed 6 runs across in the bottom of the first inning and cruised to a 9-0 victory on Saturday. On Sunday, the Panthers once again scored 9 runs on 8 hits and are out to a 9-3 win. In the circle, Erica Oler went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 1 earned run. She struck out 2 and walked none while securing the win. The Panthers completed the 3-game sweep with a 10-5 win in the second game of the doubleheader on Sunday. Once again leading the way for the Panthers was senior Sammy Bunch. The veteran shortstop earned the League Player of the Week honors after posting some eye-popping numbers over the weekend with a .778 batting average and a 1.889 slugging percentage over the 3-game series against Valpo.
She's one of those kids who's studying the game constantly. And trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step, trying to be 2 steps ahead, and so making adjustments is key for her, and she was able to do exactly what she likes to do, stay 1 step ahead and anticipate what's going to happen and how they're going to pitch her. And this year it's an anticipation of, are they going to walk me or are they going to actually come after me? And so she knows she only needs 1 pitch every at-bat to get her job done, and did a great job with it this weekend.
Sophomore Kaylin Packard continues to stay dominant in the pitching circle. Packard threw 5 strong innings, giving up 3 earned runs, 8 hits, striking out 7, and walking none, and now has a 12-5 record on the year.
I wouldn't say we're right where we want to be. I think our goal at the beginning of the year, we talked about just continuing to grow. We have so many young players that every single time we get out on the field, it's going to be a new experience and something that they can learn from. And, we're starting to figure some things out. Some of the younger players are taking some of the process things that we talk about every day to the field, and they're starting to see some success with it. So that's just growing their intent on the field and growing their comfortability on the field. But the game's starting to slow down a little bit too. The more they play, the game doesn't seem like it's so far out in front of them. But I think the number one factor for us coming together a little bit more is that players on the team are now starting to understand their roles, and the biggest thing is they're accepting their roles, because we've got 19 players that want to start, and we just can't do that. And I think it's to the point right now where you got to accept the role and do the best you can do in that role. And when the season's over, you can go back to trying to work towards being a starter. But right now, we can't have 19 starters. We can't have 19 kids with that mindset. We have to have some people that accept a little bit, maybe what would be smaller roles, but they're all so important. And we've had a lot better buy-in on that and a lot better acceptance to, hey, I'm not a starter right now, but I gotta be ready for that pinch hit. I gotta be ready to get in on the bases and score a run. I've got to pick us up in the bullpen and get a pitcher ready. I've got to do some of those little things, and I think people are doing a good job now.